Hello there, this is DBT and this is Art of Rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt Legends Unite. And today we're gonna be talking and playing a little bit with the Pagani Zonda R, the beautiful car that you see on the screen right now. And that's of course because a special hunt for the car started a couple days ago and we actually didn't even know that was gonna happen, so it caught us by surprise, but still, let's try to make the most out of it while we can. Before I jump into this thing, you know what to do. If you like the videos, hit the like button, subscribe, do all of that stuff. It helps the channel and it keeps this channel going. But alright, so like I just mentioned, the special hunt started. Now, once again, special hunts means being here rather than in daily events. So if you don't know anything about special hunts, basically this is a particular type of event in which it's similar to a car hunt where the objective is to unlock the car featured in it, in this case the Pagani Zonda R. And the thing is, this being a key car, you need to max out the car before you can unlock it. But unlike a regular key hunt, you also need to gold the car. Now, the thing is that this event gives you everything you need in order to do that, so long as you're willing to grind it. So, for example, let's say that I don't have the car, which I do. I actually have it at gold already. I did it last time that it happened. But once you start, you have a free try here in stage 1, and at that point, you have a chance to get, well, you get some blueprints guaranteed, and then you can get, rarely, some blueprints from these packs. Now, at 1 star, it doesn't require too many blueprints to start up. Once you take it to the 2nd star, then you move on to stage 2, in which, same situation, a couple of free blueprints and whatnot, and you keep on making progress. So it goes like that until you get the car all the way to the 6th star. Well, actually, let's talk about when you have it at 5 stars. You get to 5 stars, you get to stage 5, and you can, I mean, it's the same thing, right? You just keep on doing the races over and over. But the thing is that you start actually getting more blueprints and even epics for the car. And once you manage to take the car to the 6th, geez, that's difficult to say, 6th star, you can enter this stage in which you uniquely are looking for the epics. And obviously, this being a Class A car of 6 stars, you're gonna require 16 epics in total. So that's a lot of epics, but you can get it through here. And once you finally have all of that and you have upgraded the car, you have gold in the car, you can enter stage 7, finish the race, and you get the key as well as some tokens, right? Now, the thing is that it does ask you to have the car straight up at gold. You can see over here, required rank being the maximum rank of the car, which is the gold rank. So, it is a bit of a task, yes. It definitely takes a lot of grinding in order to make progress over here. However, and I've talked about this every time that I've made a video on this type of events, but it has never been clearer than it is now, that in each one of these stages, the chances to get blueprints actually increases. Now, how much does it increase? Well, let me show you, because someone on Reddit figured this out. By the name of Galaxy S24 Ultra, he posted this information on Reddit, which is the drop rate for each one of the stages of this event. And you can see that for stage 1, 6% drop chance for blueprints, which is kind of in line to what you get normally in regular car hunts. No, I think it's actually 8%. Either way, in stage 2, you get 8%, stage 3 is 10%, stage 4, 12%, and finally on stage 5 is 15%. That means that, let me do a quick bit of math here. Okay, just checked. And indeed, according to my math, which might be completely wrong, it's around 1 in 7 packs that you will be able to get blueprints for the car. So that still sounds like, well, I mean, let's consider that you get 4 packs every time that you finish this race, right? Just let me show you over here. You go stage 6, you do your objectives, and you can get 4 packs by doing that. So that means that every 2 races that you do, you're gonna be getting, in total, 8 packs, and chances are that you're gonna get blueprints from that. Now, there's something else. The thing is that over here you get... Oh, actually, I'm in the wrong one. Hold on. I picked the wrong one. I meant this one. The thing is that in these packs, you can actually get 2 blueprints instead of 1. So even that, it speeds it even more. So while it is a little bit difficult, because indeed you have to grind quite a bit, it's completely doable. Now, once you get all of the blueprints, once you get the epics, oh, and I didn't talk about the epic chance. Now, that one is pretty low. In stage 5, you can see that is 1% chance of the epic, and at stage 6 is 2%. So that is the part where you're going to be definitely having to grind quite a bit. But let me tell you how this normally goes. When you are in stage 5 grinding for the blueprints that you need, like I said, these packs will contain these blueprints, but also you have a chance to get epics. So while you're grinding for this, you're gonna get some epics anyway. And by the time you're done with this station, you move to the epic, to the stage only for the epics, you're already gonna have a decent bunch of them. And then you just need to keep on grinding. Now, the beauty about this is that you're not only grinding for the epics. These packs also, obviously they have some parts, whatever, but it also has a lot of credits, and especially for consoles that don't have advertisements, say the Switch, the PlayStation, I think the Xbox doesn't have advertisement either, or here on Steam, for example. This is fantastic because this is an excellent way to grind for some credits. You do this race a lot, you're gonna get a bunch of drops of credits, and well, you're gonna increase your credit count by quite a bit, and that is fantastic. So overall, I always have seen this type of events as a great thing, precisely because, well, first of all, it's a free car, straight up free. Now, you do need to have a lot of credits in order to upgrade the car, but at the end of the day, once again, you're grinding for credits, you're grinding for the blueprints, you're grinding for the epics, you're grinding for everything. You're gonna be able to get this car all the way through if you commit, though. Because obviously this, just like any car hunt, requires you to be doing a lot of races all the time. But one last thing that I forgot to mention is the fact that these races, first, they only cost one ticket. Unlike regular car hunts, these are only one ticket, and on top of that, there's no fuel for the car. So you don't have to worry about, oh my god, I only have 3 fuel for the car. No, all of the races are fuelless. You don't use any fuel, so you really have a decent opportunity to do a lot of these races. It's basically like trying to do a car hunt, but once you have the event pass, which by the way doesn't affect anything in this type of hunt, so don't think you're gonna get twice as many of these packs. So anyway, I just wanted to talk real quick about this whole situation because I have always seen this type of events as a great thing. In fact, let me just claim some of my credits while we're here. Since I already have the car at gold, I don't care too much about the other rewards, but over here for my tokens, of course. So I've always seen this type of events as a great thing in order to unlock some cars, and honestly, there is, I suppose, a lot of talk about, oh, but is this actually a good car? I didn't even show you the stats, I should have probably done that. This is a Class A car, and the rank, what did we say, is like 4100, right? So that kind of gives you an idea where it is placed in terms of the Class A cars. I would say it's a mid Class A, and I think it's a pretty good car, except that it does have a big downfall, and that is the drift. It has very, very bad drift. Not only it's wide, it also loses a lot of the speed, but it sort of slightly makes up for it by the fact that this has really good acceleration. So, alright, let me finish this race and I'll show you the stats because I should have done that from the beginning, but DBT is bad at planning, so there you go. For now, I'm just gonna claim my tokens over here because might as well. But look at that beauty, and it looks fantastic. What's not to like about the car, huh? And it's free! Oh, and here's, by the way, what I got from that race. Now, this, because it's the lower, I'm doing the 2-star stage, I'm getting a little bit of credits, not as many as when you do the higher ones. The higher the stage that you're doing, the more credits you get. But yeah, there's my tokens. So let's have a quick look. In fact, let me show you precisely what I was talking about. I'm gonna skip a little bit, obviously, over time I'm gonna do all of this to get my rewards and whatnot. But, okay, let's see if I get lucky doing one race over here in stage 5. But anyway, I wanna show you the stats of the car. Once again, 4158 for the rank, and you can see top speed at 368. For Class A, it's good. It's not insanely fast, but it's definitely, I would say, above average for the speed. A little bit above average. For the acceleration of 8454, that's actually pretty good. Now, keep in mind, once again, I'm looking at the gold stats because I already have the car at gold. Acceleration of 8454, it's pretty good, like proper. Handling at 57 doesn't look, it's not an amazing handling by number, but it doesn't look terrible. But like I said, this doesn't actually reflect with the drift because the drift is horrendous. And then finally Nitro at 6754, it's on the goodish side. Nothing straight up unbelievably amazing, but definitely useful. So, like I said, this is a car, and understandably, to some degree, can be compared with the SEG 007, you know, the LMH car, you know which one I'm talking about, right? And it's kind of funny because both of these cars were released at the same time, what was it, a couple years ago, whenever they were released in the same update. So in a way, and by the way, when you look at the car selection in general in the game, these two cars are right next to one another. So one would think like, oh, are they comparable? They're actually very, very different. They both share one thing though, good acceleration for sure. But this is the faster car, but bad drift and somewhat decent nitro. And the SEG, for example, it's also a good acceleration, but considerably slower, much slower really. Worse nitro, but way better handling, insane drifting. Well, maybe not insane, but really good. All right, so there's my rewards. And yeah, let's just move forward. And I want to show you my drops for this stage, the 5-star stage, and I got, look at that, what did I say, 2 blueprints over there, look at that! See what I'm saying? The chances to get blueprints in this stage are really high. Now, not every time you're gonna get 6 blueprints in one race, obviously. You're gonna have some races in which you don't get any. But look at that, I'm still getting some decent amount of credits and whatnot. So, like I said, and this comes because I was talking with someone in my Discord server, the House of Rooms, link is in the description, about whether or not they should go for this event. And the way that I see it is, absolutely, go for it. Now, I actually wanted to do some races in regular multiplayer with the card to see how it compares against its opposition, but actually the card's not available at the moment in this multiplayer season, so I'm just gonna play a little bit in MP2. Now, honestly, here in MP2, this is gonna do terrible. There's no two ways about it, and in this track even more so, but given the high rank of this car at 4100, high rank, you know, in the sense that a lot of Class S cars are already in this M rank, so I'm gonna be facing also Class S cars, even much better Class S cars. So that is why, generally speaking, cars like this that are high stars are not a fantastic thing to bring in MP2. Look, I had accelerated everybody, so that looks good, right? The problem is how they're gonna catch up to me, because for, are those? Did I just see a Koenigsegg? I don't know what it was exactly, but I think I just saw a Koenigsegg. I don't know if that was the Regera or the Agera, I'm not sure, but either way. Yeah, in MP2, this type of cars will not do great. If you have this car at low stars and you actually did unlock it at some point in the past in the Grand Prix or whenever it was, yeah, sure, you can bring it at low stars in MP2 and they might actually be able to do something decent. But this type of cars with high ranks, oh man, they're just gonna have a bad time in MP2. I've said it before, but I think MP2 is a place to enjoy the low star cars and the mid cars, even if they're full stars. But what I mean by that is, you know, cars that normally are like, oh, ignored, think of a Lamborghini Asterion, think of the Ferrari Roman. Those cars that are just like, why would I normally use it, right? Well, I think this is the place to use them because they can do pretty alright given their relatively low rank to the performance. Whereas, you know, the cars that you would normally be like, oh my god, they're the best cars. Let's think of a Porsche 911 GT3 RS, right? Amazing car. But with a rank of 4000, it's again going to be facing a lot of Class S cars over here, and it's not going to be able to defend itself all the time. So, yeah, that's the way I see it. Hey, but I still got a 3rd place. That's not too bad. Oh, it was an Agera. But look at that. Actually, the Lycan beat the Agera. Let's go. Well, no, I don't know enough. I don't have enough experience with this car to say if it's more or less agile than this. But anyway, I did beat a Spitzel, Agera, 2 Lycans, and a Vayan. Whoa! Whoa! All of these cars were Class S, and I was the only Class A. Let's go, baby. But see what I was saying about the ranks and all of this? So anyway, I think that this car in the special hunt for the Zonda R is a car that would be very useful for MP1. Not MP2, MP1. That's where I think it would be useful. Now, once again, it has its downside. The drift is definitely gonna affect you in a bunch of tracks that are too twisty or whatever. But if you get lucky and you get some pretty top speed oriented tracks, then you should be doing alright. Because once again, MP2, it's done completely by the rank of the car, whereas MP1, it's... Oh god, no! See what I was saying? I couldn't do that drift, Jesus Christ. Oh god! I'm fine. Hold on. Can I come back in this race? Maybe because I'm not noticing super fast cars in this race. At least I didn't think I see them. And once again, the acceleration of this thing is pretty damn nice. Oh man, I did that wrong. Come on. I'm telling you, the acceleration of this thing helps it a lot, even if the drift lets it down often. Oh god! Oh, I bounced off the wall now. Alright, let me see if I can catch up to these dudes. And also, obviously, right now we're in Ghost to Slipstream, so that helps a little bit more with top speed-oriented cars, though then again, while this is, like I said, faster than... I would consider faster than the average Class... Oh god! Class A car, it's not exceedingly fast by any means. I mean, there's a lot of also Class A cars that are faster than this. A lot. And some that are a lot faster. Alright, that's what, another 3rd place? Did I just hit another 3rd? Yeah, let's go. But I got beaten by a Victor. Okay, that's also about as fast as the Zonda, and Apollo N, which is also about... It's actually a little bit faster than the Zonda, but it's Class B, so you know. It has some downfalls as well. Okay, this is an example of a bad track for this car. As twisty as it gets. Now, like I said earlier, even though it has the bad drift, the good acceleration helps it out a little bit, so long as you obviously have the nitro to either shockwave or at least to double tap for a few seconds to get that speed going again. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say that a lot of people, because it's not like, oh, I know a lot of you know, like, oh, I have knowledge of how are all the players in this game. But I feel like a lot of people tend to disregard cars like this simply because the drift is not that great. Now, obviously, great drift always helps, all right? Having great drift is a great thing. But that doesn't make it so that a car that doesn't drift amazing, it's instantly a useless car. It just means that it has more limited usability, but that doesn't make it useless. That is the thing that I've seen a lot. People love to be a little bit overly dramatic with any car that isn't a king, any car that isn't the, I don't know, what is the king of Class A at the moment? Oh God, Imola, whatever, you know, something like that. Anything that isn't the Imola or something like that, it's trash. No, it's not trash, it's just not as good. But you can still put it to good use. Try to figure out what you can do with it. Come on, acceleration. Oh, there we go! First place, baby! And the track that I said was gonna go turbo, again, it has to do obviously with the competition that I got, what cars were they driving, and the fact that my acceleration plus shockwave just helped me on that last section. Oh, that was a great overtake. Yeah, La Ferrari, there was a Regera. Egoista. Yeah, okay. And a Nevera. I would have expected the Nevera to do better because I understand that that's a pretty good car as well. Yeah, granted, obviously, because of the rank, it also means that this is a low star Nevera, but still, even at low stars, you know that these cars can be really damn fast. And for example, in this race, there's a Chiron right there. You see it. So now, then again, it's Buenos Aires. Depending which version of Buenos Aires, maybe I have a small chance. But, because you know, Buenos Aires can be really, really twisty. So, then again, the Chiron does drift much better than this car. And obviously has much better acceleration. But hey, we'll see. Maybe what it doesn't have is enough opportunity for the Chiron to build the speed. There's a Tryon? Is that? No, that's a pink Regera. Huh, that makes me think of some people that I've seen playing with pink cars in the Saturdays, Friday multiplayer events. In case you don't know, every Saturday that I am available, I do this event in which I play with the community, and some people love to bring the pink cars just to show off, and I'm like, really? Don't you think it looks a little bit? No, it's fine, it's fine. But yeah, if you want to play with DBT and the community and the rumors, sure, drop by on Saturdays. It's almost every Saturday, so there you go. All right, look at that, second place once again. Listen, I think he's doing a little bit better than I was giving it credit for, but hey, yeah, Regera beat me, but I did beat the Berlinera. Oh, Class S, and the Chiron was dead last. Holy moly, that was unexpected. Holy, all right, you know what? I'll take it. Now, if you're just thinking, DBT, stop all the yapping and just tell me, should I go for this card? Just tell to me in, let's say, 3 words. I'm gonna say, absolutely yes, go for it. If you have the time to grind the hunt, absolutely go for it. And look, even if you don't have all the time in the world to finish the hunt, I would still do it. And this is something that I gotta give credits to Dan, because he was the one who showed me how patience in this particular regard pays off. Because Dan, it's a rumor in our Discord server, and he often does car hunts, but he's like, yeah, I'll just do whatever I can, and if I don't unlock the car, it's fine. I'll have progress for next time. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? That actually makes total sense, and it has worked fantastic for him. Because in that way, he doesn't overstress on doing them, like, oh my god, I need to be playing every 1 hour and a half. But he's still making some progress, because sometimes people just are like, oh my god, oh god, I messed that up. I'm not gonna have time to do the entire car hunt, so what's the point? And even if it's a key hunt, it's gonna be worse, because I'm not gonna unlock the car at all, blah, 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 blah. No, but you already made some progress. So next time that this event comes back, you're gonna have a bunch of progress, and you're not gonna be finding yourself in this position again that you're gonna be starting from scratch. So like I said, I think it's overall worth doing. It's a pretty decent car. Again, nothing straight up amazing, but it's a free car. You can get a car at gold for free. What is not to like about that? When does Gameloft give you golden cars? And like I said, this is a car hunt that we didn't know was gonna happen. I'm glad that it's there. Well, special hunt. So yeah, go for it if you can. And next season, which is gonna begin soon, I think we're gonna have the special hunt for the SCV12, the Lamborghini SCV12. That's gonna be dope. I already have the car, but I want to gold it. So this is what I'm saying. The value is also golding the cars. But all right, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.